let's read some more stats. And I get that 1 out of 4 men may feel lonely here or there.
Middle-aged men, ages 35 to 55, are the highest risk of chronic loneliness, especially after major life transitions like divorce, job loss, or kids moving out.
Mm-hmm.
Men are less likely to reach out for emotional support. Only about 1 in 3 men say they feel comfortable sharing personal struggles with friends.
I think that's one of the main things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the times that the masculinity part of men, that
Mhm.
part of men,
Yeah.
it stops us from being vulnerable with our homies.
Right.
And like I said before, like you got friend groups that they friends, but they're competing. They compete. You understand what I'm saying?
That's weird, weirdo nigga shit. I don't.
Yeah,
Let,
right.
Let me give you something that supports my argument.
Mm-hmm.
Men often socialize shoulder to shoulder, not face to face, meaning friendships are built around shared activities, not emotional connection, making it harder to open up. Where it's like women will go to lunch, men will go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the game. So you're up, you're shoulder to shoulder, you're watching something, as opposed to women are face to face with that connection. But I feel like once you're there and you're spending time and everything like that, during that quiet moment, enough time, bro, man, I'm having a little trouble. I'm having a little trouble with this drinking, or I'm having a little trouble with my kid, or my wife is, bugging me to do this one thing. What do you think I should do? Like, anything. You start bouncing, things off of people, and there you go. You got some advice, if you respect that person. Now you could be friends with somebody that you were like, I don't,
I'm not sure if it's a respect thing.
You're not gonna ask or confide in someone you don't really care about what they have to say about it.
No, for sure. But then there's some people you might respect that person, but it's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna tell you my business though. I got respect for you, but I ain't gonna, I don't want you to know what's going on in my crib. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to know what's going on with my, I'm gonna keep that.
Well, I don't want you to see me vulnerable.
Yeah.
What if I don't give a fuck about what you got to say?
Well, yeah, that's something different.
That's a whole other thing, right?
Okay, yeah, that's something different.
All right. So let me see what else we got here so we can wrap it up. Online relationships and social media don't reduce loneliness. They can sometimes make it worse if they lack depth. Online relationships and social media don't necessarily reduce loneliness. They can sometimes make it worse if they lack depth. That's what we said.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people can be social. They can be social, but still be lonely.
Right.
They could be kicking with everybody on Instagram or whatever, but they got to come home and be by themselves.
Right.
They really, that's on the surface stuff.
Right.
And again, I believe it's more about having deeper connections, right? Mm-hmm. Most of your friends, even if you haven't divulged something like crazy secretive about yourself to them,
right,
you've been in a situation where it's like, yeah, I know that's my homie. We had a fight together. We did this. We was with these chicks together. All this stuff. It depends on what the situation is. Where it's like, all right, that person fought with me. That person holds my secrets. That person this, that, and the third. It may not. It doesn't have to be like, yo, you told me you got this, that, and the third, or whatever, or you about to lose your crib or some shit like that, or you broke as hell. You don't have to tell me all that, but we've been in situations where I've proven, or that person's proven, like, yo, we're really truly friends.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of gets a little bit deeper for men, where it's like, all right, I know I could trust this person. That this person had my back. This person did this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to just being social, it's on the surface. We've never tested each other to really say that we're really good friends, more than associates. Okay. You know what I mean? And I think that, yeah, you could still be lonely, even if you're mad popular on social media.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we're good on that, man.
Before we go, though.
Go ahead.
Please just don't tell people. Just give them some real advice for like, because I really feel like there are young men, there are middle-aged men that are like really without like a friend group or really friends, or that really on some lonely shit.
You got to touch grass, yo. That's all I got for you. You got to touch grass. You got to get outside the house. You got to get somewhere. You have to get around humans. You got to get around people. You have to get around people some way, some for whatever you're into. Go to the real version of that. If you're into video games, go to GameStop. If you are into comic books, go to Comic-Con. Join communities, join forums, go to those meetups. Every forum has meetups. Go to those things. You know, meet that person that you've been talking to online. Go to the park. If you study, if you're into the books or whatever, find a study partner. Find something. If you're in school and you get like super focused, if you go to the gym, go to the gym. If you played ball, go to the rec and get some run. Like touch grass. Nothing replaces human to human contact. That's the only advice I have for you.
Okay.
The real thing. You can't simulate it.
Enough said.